Paul, congratulations on your Golden Globe nomination.
Thank you.
Now, you're great at playing this kind of role, the inebriated genius.
That's me.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
Which you kind of played in Sideways.
Yeah.
Now, how did you make sure to differentiate this character?
Well, he
from
just
that?
is different. I mean, it wasn't anything I did. I mean, he just is. He's more, well, I don't know, he's just very different in a lot of ways. He's a more aggressive, out there guy. I mean, he's much more out there in the world, and he's got a lot more going on. I think he's a more interesting guy. He's a guy I'd actually like to hang around with than the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the other guy's much more. But this guy I like a lot more, so that was probably made it more fun to play.
Rosamund, one of the most appealing things about your character is your voice.
Oh.
You're just so soft and gentle. Was that an important factor for you when you were trying to portray this character?
Yeah, I felt that, you know, she is a very grounded soul, and I think voices tell a lot. I've been interested in voice all my life, really. My parents are both singers, so voice has played a kind of important role in my life. And I grew up listening to kind of British radio and stuff, so, you know, and she's a radio presenter, so I wanted her to have a, you know, what would be a sort of NPR voice, I suppose.
Do you have any interest in music at all, going in that direction?
Interest in music? Yeah, absolutely.
Do you sing?
Not really, no.
You're taking my question.
You got real defensive, like I was going to make you sing right now. Which I wasn't going to do, believe me. I was just asking.
But I'm glad you like the voice. I mean, it's sort of different from mine. I mean, it's sort of, I feel I ought to sort of lower it, really, when I'm doing that.
Yeah, but you were doing an accent. She was doing an impeccable accent, too, which was also, I'm sure, affecting your voice in ways you meant it to and didn't mean it to. But it's the best North American accent I've ever heard an English person do.
You guys had a great dynamic on screen.
Thank you.
We have a not bad dynamic off screen, actually.
It's okay.
So,
Good.
We have tricky times, but generally it's quite fun.
We do have tricky times.
Now, I know you're both very busy, but did either of you get a chance to read the book at all before or after filming?
I read it afterwards, mostly because I was worried about reading it during it and getting too caught up on what was different, so I read it afterwards.
Yeah, no, I read it before. I mean, it just seems like I read it twice. I just love it. I love it as a piece of writing.
It's a great book. Yeah.
And the movie is incredible. Absolutely.
Thank you. But it's just you know, it constantly makes you laugh and, you know, think about things. I mean, you know, the script we were making is different, you know, in some ways, but I think it's still a sort of. It's great for getting the texture of Montreal and the place you were living in and all those kind of background details and stuff.
Yeah. Now, Paul, do you know what you're wearing to the Golden Globes?
A suit, a tux. A tuxedo.
Is that one of those swan costume maids, like from like?
What's that?
You're having a swan costume made.
I'm going to have a swan costume. Okay. I'm going to have a pink swan costume because Roz says I should have one.
Scott, your character Boogie is a lot of trouble, but everyone loves him. I mean, I liked him too.
Yeah.
Now, is he someone you like to be friends with in real life?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like that, you know, in a lot of. I mean, I like him. I mean, I don't know. I mean. He's got a lot of energy, super fun, but, you know, yeah, he's a little bit of trouble in good ways, I think. He's not boring, so that's cool.
No, he's not at all.
No.
Now, what attracted you to this script? Were you familiar with the novel?
You know, I really wasn't, and to be honest, I don't choose things based on that. Like, even if I thought it was a great novel, when I read the script and I thought it was bad, it's not like something I'd want to do, you know? It was just more, the part was exciting to me, you know? That's how I choose things right now, is just, it's a great part, so... wanted to go for it, and it was a bonus, a huge bonus. Another big part of it was Paul getting to have that relationship with that great of an actor was exciting.
No, it was a fantastic movie. You're all fantastic.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
And what are you working on next?
I've got a couple movies coming out, smaller roles, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully something good.
I mean, I know a lot of people know you from Felicity initially. Would you ever go back to TV?
Yeah, I mean, you know, part of my nervousness of going back to TV is just because that show was a good experience, and it was such a good experience with really talented people that I kind of ruined me for other things. I want it to be something super special to go back.
Minnie, there are 3 Mrs. Panofskys, and they're all very different. When you read the script, is this the role you just knew you had to play?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It was very, she's terribly funny. I like the funny parts.
What did you think of the other characters?
I thought they were great. I thought they were, you know, I think they're all very interesting women. they're great, and but that was definitely the one that made me laugh the most.
And did you read the book at all before or after filming this movie?
I read it sort of in and out when we were filming. I just dipped in. It's a huge book. It's an amazing book, but I didn't read all of it.
Okay. You're also a singer, so are we going to see you in any musicals or maybe another album release?
Yeah, I'm going to make another record very soon, and this year, and I don't know. I hope that there'll be a film role or something that will involve my singing for sure. Hope something will come along.
So speaking of films, what can we expect to see you next?
I'm going to make this little film with Vera Farmiga and David Duchovny in February.
What's it called?
It's called Goats.
And can you tell us what that's about, or?
It's kind of a coming-of-age story of a young boy. Yeah.
And what about TV? Are you taking on any TV roles at all?
Not that I know of at the moment, but always on the lookout for something that's as good as The Riches was.